2002 Honda CRV. I think this is a 2.0 engine, 4-cylinder. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna do the valve cover gasket on this model. Same time I'm gonna do an oil change, but basically went down to O'Reilly Auto Parts. I got this Velcro gasket. It says the Gasket Professional Trust. It's the gasket number Victory Sierra 50614 Romeo. Valve cover set. It includes the valve cover grommets, the spark plug, tube seals, and the valve cover gasket. So first you're going to remove this, all your basic stuff, your engine valve cover decoration, and another one of the decorations. You're going to remove those first, get that out of the way, and then we'll get down into the meat of this job. Okay, then you remove all of your screws from your valve cover gasket. Your valve cover, should I say. This one is kind of tricky because of the way it's got this little shank on there. So I tried to use one of my other wrenches, but you see how short it is in here? What I used was my Craftsman, which is deeper, and it worked. So you're gonna have to get a what do you call, a long socket, but you got to make sure that you've got enough clearance there to fit on the shank to get one of the screws on the valve cover off. Then once you do that, you want to take these off. The only one you really have to remove is what is this, Jay? Number 1? Yeah. On your number 1. And okay, to get the valve cover out, it's pretty tight. You just gotta move this aside. You gotta loosen up your sway bar. There's a couple of screws in there, and you should be able to pull your valve cover out. Ours was really tight, so we had to do some light prying. We pried right around this area here, and then we got into here. Then I grabbed the top of the valve cover and shook it with all my might and got it out. I also removed the air box. This is where the air cleaner sits, right inside here. Probably gonna replace that as well, because the last time I replaced that was back in it's like September 3rd, 2012 at 161. This has got 194 now. Then we'll go ahead and do an oil change as well, and get everything back together here. Jay went ahead and cleaned the area back here where looks like your valve cover gasket is probably gonna fail back here. It's where all your heat is. You got your exhaust manifold. The engine is slightly tilted that way, so you're gonna have some failure. I think that's where the failure on this one existed. Also on the spark plug seals, the one I was talking about earlier, they're gonna be kind of tight. Mine kind of disintegrated every here and there, and you just gotta pry up lightly. Be very careful because these are thin and this is cast, so be very careful. That's the bottom line with this one. Best thing is, yeah, remove your air box, then you can pull off this hose. And you want to see something really funny? Try pull this off, Jay. Oh, no need, no need. This hose right here is easier to detach from this than that hose right there. It comes off easier, trust me. So there is a slide right here where it'll slide out and make your life a lot easier. I see in a lot of videos they detach one side, but in order to get that, there's a whole bunch of clips that you got to work at, and it's just easier to just push it off to the side. You don't necessarily have to mark your coils. I did. I want to make sure that I get them all in the same area that they were when I took them out. Jay said that you don't have to, but what the hell. Make sure, mark them all off, and I'm going to go ahead and start the cleaning process with some non-flammable cleaning material and get this all back together. Okay, this Velcro gasket was pretty good. Came with the spark plug and the grommets for the top with the steel caps. So wow, what a bonus. So continuing with everything back on again now. Got the sway bar attached. We're gonna go ahead and the rest of this board. Okay, there you go, all complete. Everything's back on. Don't forget, you have 4 acorns up here. They're different from these acorns here in that these acorns, the threads are flush. These, they're recessed in. So if you try to screw these on these, you're gonna know, because when you're trying to screw them, you're not gonna thread in. So just count them. You got 4 different ones. You got 6 flush, 4 that are recessed. Identify those 4 and you've got your nuts. Don't forget to tighten up your AC belt, your AC hose should I say, and your sway bar. You got 6 bolts that hold them on. You got 2. This one is kind of hard to get in there. While you're here, you might as well change your air filter. Last time I changed mine was back in 2012, September the 3rd at 161. I'm at 192 right now, 192,000. So what I do is normally I mark my my filters, and I make these cute little labels, so I can put labels to remind me when I changed what items and at how many miles those items were replaced, so I can kind of get an idea of what kind of value I'm getting for my money on the equipment that I'm buying. Alright, well, you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys again. Aloha.